In this video, we're going to be talking about simple interest. Simple interest is the money earned on a savings account or an investment. It can also be money you pay for borrowing money. The equation that we use is I equals PRT, or the simple interest equals the principal times the annual interest rate as a decimal times the years. So again, this is our simple interest. So let's do some examples to see how to use our equation. In our first example, it says you put $500 in a savings account and the account earns 4% simple interest per year. Because it says simple interest, that's how we know that we're going to be using our equation I equals PRT. So let's find all of our pieces. So in our first part, it says what is the interest earned after 3 years? So our interest earned is what we don't know. That's what we're looking for. Our principal amount that we were starting with, well, that's that $500 that we started with in our account and that we initially put in. Our interest rate, so our R, is going to be that 4%. But remember, we don't want it as a percent. We want it as a decimal. So we're going to take our decimal and then we're going to move it 2 spots to the left, and that's going to give us 0.04 as our rate. Then our time, in this case, our T, is going to be the 3 years. And now we're ready to plug in our equation. So we have I equals 500 times 0.04 times 3. So we're going to use our calculator and plug in 500 times 0.04 times 3. And here we get an answer of 60. So that tells us that after 3 years, we earn $60 in interest. Let's try another example. Or let's talk more about this example. What is the balance after 3 years? So if we want to know what our balance is, this is where we're going to take our original amount, and because we're earning interest, we're going to be adding our earned interest. So remember, we started with $500 and we're making, sorry about that, and we are earning $60. So here we have 560. So our balance after 3 years is $560. So let's look at a new problem now. So here you're going to put $1,000 into an account, and the account is going to earn $100 in simple interest in 5 years. What is the annual interest rate? So this time we're looking for our rate. So we're still going to use our equation I equals our principal times our rate times our time. So let's find all of our pieces. So our initial amount, or our interest, is $100 because it tells us that we've earned $100. We also know that the principal amount that we put in was $1,000. We don't know our rate, that's what we're looking for, but we know that our time is 5 years. So let's plug those in. So now we have 100 equals 1,000 times R times 5. So if we simplify that, combine some like terms, we're going to have 100 equals 5,000 R. Now remember, the R is what we're looking for. So we want to divide both sides by 5,000 And we divide because that enables us to be able to cancel out the 5,000s on the right-hand side. So our rate is going to be 100 divided by 5,000. So if we take that and we put that into a calculator, we're going to see that we get an R value that equals 0.02. So we want to write this as a percent so that we know what percent it is. What's the annual interest rate? And that's usually given is in percent form. So we're going to take our decimal and we're going to move it 2 times to the right, and that's going to give us a 2% rate. And so our answer is that the annual interest rate is 2%.